What's up, guys? Matt Brown here for lineups.com. I want to talk to you about a really cool contest our friends over at Fanatics running for the Super Bowl. It is the Fanatics Tiers Super Bowl contest. It is absolutely free to play. You just got to download the Fanatics app and go to that games tab, and you'll see it sitting right there. You make 10 picks right in the tiers right there. If you happen to go 10 for 10, $25K in FanCash. If you go 9 of 10, $25 in FanCash. The categories are pretty interesting. Winning margin. They have each team 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12, and then 13 plus. Do you think this is going to be a close game? Who do you think wins in that close game? Or do you think it's going to be a blowout? You can pick accordingly there. The coin toss, are you a heads or tails person? That's basically what that comes down to. Total field goals. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 plus. I would guess there's not going to be 7 plus field goals, so I would eliminate that one from the options for me anyway. Receiving yards leader in the game. Now, Jackson Smith-Njigba was one of the very best wide receivers in the NFL the entire season. But do we get a situation where the Patriots try to eliminate him from the game? Could there be a sleeper in that category? I need some help from you guys out here on this one. Bad Bunny's first song. I think Bad Bunny's super talented, just not super familiar with his music. So certainly going to need some help from you guys out there on that one. First, kick type. One of the categories, each team has a field goal, each team punt, or no field goals, no punts in the game altogether. So Seahawks field goal, Seahawks punt, Patriots punt, Patriots field goal, or just none altogether. Certainly if you want to go a little contrarian there, no kicks is probably going to be one of the least picked out of everybody on that one. Players with a pass attempt over under 2.5. We know Sam Darnold and we know Drake May. Will there be a third person? You can pick yes or no there on that one. Gatorade color. Yellow, green, purple, blue, orange, red, or any other color. AI, by the way, let me know. Blue has the most flavors attached to that color. So that is at least one thing that you could go into where the Gatorade color. But who knows? Maybe Sam Darnold just loves red and thinks he passes better with red. Maybe that could be the key to that one. Super Bowl MVP. We know how this goes. 7 of the last 10 have been quarterbacks, so it is highly likely to be either Drake May or Sam Darnold, but who knows? Maybe you think it's going to be a defensive struggle. If that's the case, you could go with somebody else there in that one. Total combined yards. It starts with 499 or fewer, and then 50-yard bands all the way up to 900 or more. So 500 to 549, 550 to 599, and so on, all the way up to 900 or more. Now, this might be the most difficult one out of all of them, but you can kind of handicap this with how you think the game is going to go. You think it's going to be a defensive struggle? You want to pick one of those lower bands. If you think it's going to be back and forth, up and down the field, shootout, then you certainly want to go with one of the higher ones there. And then that's it. You just make those 10 picks. And if you go 10 for 10, like we said, $25,000 in FanCash, 9 of 10 gets you $25 in FanCash. You can turn that FanCash into apparel, tickets, bonus bets, collectibles, more. They got all kinds of stuff over there at Fanatics. This goes until February the 8th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, so you got to get your picks in before that, but why wait? Go in right now. If you don't already have the Fanatics app, it is a free download. Download Games tab, go in and make those picks, and good luck. Hopefully, you go 10 of 10.